Hey guys, J2 here. I was actually planning to climb up on Mount Singai, but it was closed, so instead we're gonna hike up to Gunung Krian. Not sure whether it's open, but let's check it out. Well guys, the trail is quite steep. As you can see, I don't think the video or the pictures do it justice, but I would say it's about 60 to 70% elevation. You will need some stamina and some skill, I guess. But they have all these ropes along the way, so it should be quite safe. As usual, stay safe guys. Safety first, safety first. I have only been hiking for about 20 minutes and as you can see, I'm perspiring as hell. It's not that hot out here, it's just that the climb is slightly steep. I guess I've been going to simple trails recently. Really gotta get my stamina back up. You can't really see how steep it is here, but I'm angling my phone really downwards. I just figured out a way to show you how steep it is. I'm just gonna drop this rock now. I finally reached the peak of Gunung Krian. The view is breathtaking as usual, and it's a relatively steep climb. I would not recommend beginners to try it. You get a very beautiful view of Tasik Biru and the Bao town. Interesting thing about Bao is that its name is derived from certain grisly events. I'll tell you in a while, but look at that. Right down there you can see Tasik Biru. It's a very beautiful place to be. Relatively sparsely populated. There's no one here. It's the weekends and it's a very steep climb. You guys got to be careful if you're a beginner. Won't recommend it, but if you're quite confident. So, origin story. Why is Bao called Bao? So in Bao in Malay, it actually means smelly or a smell. There's a smell. So what happened was during Raja James Brooke, there were miners in the area. I think some guy with the name Liu, we call him Mr. Liu. He was like the head, the Kongsi Gelap head of the area. And then James Brooke decided to implement some taxes. So they kind of revolted. They actually went all the way to the Astana, burned his house, managed to chase James Brooke out of the Astana, and then actually overtook his place for a few days in Kuching, where they actually stood. They tried to implement some form of small government, but it failed, either through lack of willpower or just lack of practical reforms. It failed. James Brooke came back with a vengeance and some allies and actually chased them back all the way back to this town, Bao. Bao at the time wasn't known as Bao, but it was a well-known mining area. So chased him back all the way here and started killing everyone they saw. And the stench over the city was so huge, they said it could be smelled a few miles away. And so ever since then, the whole city was called Bao. Also another story where they actually chased these people into some caves. I'm not sure which cave it is, but it might be Gua Hantu, which could actually explain why it's called Gua Hantu. Gua Hantu means ghost cave in a way. Chased them all the way there, smoked them while they were hiding in there, and beheaded all of them that tried to run out from the cave. Those that failed, suffocated inside, and again the stench of decay, the stench of death. So, horror origins of Bao. Now you know. Alright, I've been dallying here for about 1 hour. The hike here took about, I would say, 30 minutes to 1 hour, but I've been dallying up here, just absorbing the scenery, getting some jobs done, some phone calls, and I'll be heading down. The track is a bit difficult, I would say, so wish me luck. I will see you guys down below at the foothill. So, I'm almost at the end of my hike. The trail down was as difficult as I expected. I had to go down on all most of the time. Don't know whether you can see it, but my hands are just slightly red. and I'm perspiring like nobody's business. Something that has not happened to me for quite a while. I wouldn't recommend, like I said in the previous videos, I wouldn't recommend it for those beginners to come over here. The trail is pretty steep, but then again, no pain, no gain. Well, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. So J2 signing out.